Alright, so here is everything that I've learned this week on my bulking journey. Number one, if you are not tracking your calories, it is going to be extremely hard to do this. I know you've actually heard a lot about tracking your calories actually, but let me just be clear with you. I don't sit down over there and I'm tracking my calories, but there is something that I do track, and that is actually my weights. And I already know the amount of meals I eat in a day and how much plate I need to take because okay, I'll put this here. You know how there are like two ways for you to eat. There's either a way for you to eat which is like a whole plate, and they're like snacks and shit like bread and eggs and all that. Like or me like my home were like big on sandwiches, right? So like day before yesterday and a few days back, I've also just been eating like I've been eating 4 meals a day, right? But then it's actually been kind of hard because of I've eaten 4 meals a day, but not actually 4 meals. They always almost be like 2 plates and then like bread and egg, like two or three bread and egg, and then like swallow. You know how in Nigeria our like native food is swallowing it. A swallow, basically just like a wrap of like cassava. You get my point. Don't worry about that. Just go search. Just go search it up. Nigerian swallows, basically, yeah. So that's what we usually eat in the night. Right? That's what me I eat in the night still. You know, my dad always eat that in the night, so I was like, okay, I'm just keeping the night, even though they're not here right now. So my mom, and my dad, they're not at home right now. They've been like away for like a week or probably even more than a week. They've been away for like more than a week. So it's basically just been me, my younger brother, and my cousin has also come and stay with us as well. So now three of us are basically just like making food ourselves. I'm telling you, like, it's been so much more better, like us making food ourselves than. Okay, let me just continue the video. So basically, the thing that I track is my weight, and I've realized that in myself. There was one thing I stopped doing, which was actually not number two. So the first thing is that you have to track something. Is that you track your weight? Is that you track the weight, the your food scale, what is moving? You have to realize, and you, if you're not tracking your calories make this very much easier. But if you know that you can't track your calories, I was gonna say, bro, link down below. I'll send fitness app. Like every other fitness app, they only have like pictures. You in my fitness app, you can literally just like obviously the pictures is also like paid, but then in my fitness app, you can basically just like write the food and then just like calculate the calories for free for you. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to make this paid as well. Who knows? But right now, just go check it out. But this time is I'm recording this. It should definitely be an app like mobile app itself. So just go check it out. Download the APK, boom, done, and just have it on your phone. It's honestly great, man. So as I was saying, right, you have to track something. Today, you track your calories, like what I just told you, super easy, boom, done. For me, it's like I actually track my weights. So I don't track my calories and my weight, and then food scale. People who have food scale, I don't think I'll ever get to that point of having a food scale, like weighing my food up. Yeah, food will be like, oh yeah, weigh my food up. No, I just eat what I can like. Okay, this is good, or I'll eat this, and then over a couple of days, I'm like, okay, this is starting to like really help me to gain weight more. All right, I'm sticking to this amount of plates of this. Okay, maybe you're on your websites, maybe you're the kind of person that doesn't make home food. It's just weird. As opposed to that, they don't make home food. They like go outside every single time. It's not about it being like bad food because obviously they are great restaurants, but so just like I don't know. For me, I just wasn't raised like that to be like eating food in my house. To not eat food in my house. The thought of like buying food outside it's almost like weird for me to be honest. So when you actually like get your calories right, when you want to go online to come order food and I see that there's always like particular food that you like ordering, just do that. If you want to gain weight, if you want to cut and do anything, if you do, just order the same food every single time. That is all. Like, I know it's gonna get boring. Okay, once in a while switch it up. Alright, don't take that in definite thing for you to switch it up. Like for me, if I was honestly eating rice and egg every single day, obviously I'm diabetic, so like I have to eat something dinner that is a dinner that is less like fast acting carbs and rice and eggs. Like, if I was reading like that early in the morning, if I don't early in the morning, it's gonna be like horrible, right? Okay, so especially when I'm bulking, it's super hard for me to control my blood sugar. But basically, number one thing for you is that you have to track something. Now that I've been ranting for like 4 minutes straight, if you guys still here, be honest, thank you. I'm sort of new to this whole YouTube stuff. So number one, you've tracked every single thing, and then number two, the second thing that I want you to do is honestly just wait, hold on. Number one was track everything. Actually, I already said number two before. What was number two? What was number two? What was number two? Number two was track your lifts. Number two is meant to be track your lifts. when you are bulking, the whole time of us bulking, right? Lightens. And just like this. The reason why we bulk is just for one good reason why, because we want to make more muscle. And the reason why we're talking about weight is because of weight is a huge reflector of muscle. Not doesn't mean that all that weight is muscle, but because of the amount of weight that you have, not weight that you're pushing, is a good reflector of how much of muscle that you actually have. If you get what I mean, right? So when you are doing this, when you have all this whole, you are bulking up and your weight is going up, your lifts have to go up as well. If your lifts are not going up um while you're on the bulk, there's something horribly wrong. Obviously, this is talking about like even a 2 week window is even bad. Like yeah, like a 2 week window. If between a 2 week window, your lifts are not going up. But then for me, I just do the same exactly for every single thing. Bench press, everything. Like I can go to the gym, alright, this one press, boom, boom, done. Sometimes I like to like maybe add a finish line, maybe not add a finish line, then another finish line. Like on leg day, I was meant to do leg day today because of us. Like man, younger, man, younger, me and my younger brother, we basically have to make food for like 4 hours, basically. So all of us to eat and then for the rest of the whole for tomorrow and then other days, right? So I basically couldn't even go to the gym today. I'm gonna go to gym on Monday. I can't go to gym on Sunday because of in school they usually close. Sorry, in Nigeria Sunday no gyms are open, right? So basically I want you to also be tracking your lifts as well. You have once more one, you're either tracking to this is based on food, but two, they're actually tracking your lifts. Now the one thing that actually really helped me, which is actually meant to be number two, I'm gonna put down number three. So number one was track your lifts, number two was number one, track your weights. Number two was track your lifts. Number one, track your diet. Sorry. So you track your diets. Anything that has to do with food. And let me just say number three so I won't forget next time. Number three is basically your struggle meals. You need something. You need a meal that you're eating consistently every single day and can be changing it up. Because let's not like if I tell you to eat rice and egg, how are you going to change rice and egg? Well, you add in one another egg, there's more money. So like that. It's kind of like yeah, you're not going to do. If I told you go change your regard, go ask for more food. You don't know, you're not going to be keeping inside your head how much of batch of rice I ate last time. If I added one more spoon of rice and I said you should close your eyes and you open it, and I asked you, did I add a spoon of rice to this food? You wouldn't be able to answer me. You wouldn't because of it's so. It's almost like it's hard. No, nobody's. This is why people who always say that. Oh no, I don't track my lifts. What you don't track your lifts and you say that you want to get bigger and you don't track your lifts, bro. Again, I send fitness app down below. It's totally free. I'm trying to help you here. Remember, every single point of me saying, oh, this down below, they're all free. Okay, fine. I'll tell you if ones are paid or not, but they are basically just to help you to actually grow faster. My business does not grow unless I help you get faster. If you make more muscle, you're gonna end up buying one of my products because of you listening to my free advice. If you keep on doing this and that because of I told you to do so, you are gonna start making more and more progress. True, of course. True. Right, that's why I'm here for you today. So if you're not tracking your lifts, what are you doing, man? No, seriously, no. Let's have a reasonable talk right now. If you aren't tracking your lifts, what are you doing? Why don't you have like a piece, even a piece of paper? Because a piece of paper kind of gets like too much, right? So I know some guys they basically just open their notepad. But fine, you don't want to go down below and get my fitness stuff. All right, let me see the work around. It's probably gonna be bad for my business. We're gonna help you. Get on your notepad and just write out the workouts down. The reason why, and then after like 2 or 3 months, when you get bored of it, when you realize that oh, just writing all the workouts alone is very hard for you, and then you then have to start writing like the weight that and then you realize that your notepad has finished, and then you go on that thing, and then you realize that oh wait, this guy that was watching that told me to do the notepad, he has the free fitness app down below. Then you go onto my fitness app and you realize that it looks like so much more better than you realize. And you're like, oh shit, this guy is now making money. Oh, can you believe this guy used to be such a small, used to be 168 subs, nights on like 1K or 1.2K. And you're like, ah shit, I should have probably message this guy, and I probably has a lot of people in his DMs. And just like, ah, fuck man. So just take it in right now and just go down below, download the app, and then it's like forever. You can basically just be putting your weights and your reps, and then by the time you're done with your workouts, you're just done. The whole point of me making the fitness app was literally so that I can remove the thinking from the gym. That's basically it. So now the third thing, a final thing that I've learned from my this week in my bulking journey is basically just today's even a Saturday. So I'm gonna do this next week Saturday. So I'm gonna do this next week Saturday again. I'm gonna make another video like this. The third thing The third thing I have realized I've learned this week from my working journey is have a struggle meal. I've been taking my struggle meal for almost 2 years, and then just a few days ago, I basically just stopped because of I thought that okay, I basically set myself that I was in an extreme work season, and then for like a month or almost for 50 days, basically for 50 days, I was only taking it if I felt like, and I didn't really feel like it because it was like it's just more stuff. I have to start like knowing the amount of ones that I eat every single day. It's just and if you know how much I eat, like it's a lot, and I'm 68 kg, 68 kg, basically 68 kg. So this guy Jason, okay, no. So yeah, I'm really 68 kg, and I eat quite a lot just for me to like get bigger and bigger and bigger. For my maintenance, for me to eat what I eat for my maintenance, basically just like I was basically just eating our maintenance until I started eating my struggle meal. So what is my struggle meal right now? The struggle meal that I've literally told everybody online on I've made a bunch of Instagram reels, YouTube shorts about it. Maybe they probably haven't been like okay, they have December now. Basically, I was like scheduled on my YouTube shorts. So the struggle is basically just a bunch of oats. So go right now as you're writing out, write down. You know, remember in a few videos ago I told you to write something down. I only tell you that if it's really important. I'm telling you, write this down right now. I might be a small YouTuber, but I know what I'm saying. Write this down. Right, struggle meal on a piece of paper. Just look for a piece of paper randomly. I can already see a piece of paper on my bed. I can see a piece of paper here. I can see a book right now that I always write on. So get a book right now and write down struggle meal. Draw a line. You know how I underline something. Underline struggle meal on the right oats. You're gonna type in amount of measurement, yes. Right oats. Write milk, sachet of milk, and then next thing you write groundnuts, and then you write what's that sign? And then you okay oats, groundnuts, milk. I've not taken like the whole combination of a lot. I've just taken oh yeah, animalic sauce, peanut butter. I know it sounds weird, but it's gotten me to bulk up from less than 50 kg to 60 kg in a year. So it's been good, definitely. It's been good. I used to take this every single day for a whole year, and then basically this year I still take this for a whole single year, and then I stopped for like 50 days, and I basically held back on it because of it's really amazing. I know it might seem weird, but obviously switch it up, right? If you don't want to be honest, I think oats is the only thing I can actually use. Don't change the oats. What you can change is probably the peanut butter. Maybe say that, oh, I don't want to use peanut butter, I want to use something else. Maybe I didn't want peanut butter in it at all. All right, fine. The whole purpose of this is that the oats allows you to switch it up. For me, I like doing something called I just do tablespoons. As I measure, it's tablespoons. I don't have to like, oh, this is. I'm I'm not that kind of guy that's gonna I'm just gonna be telling you 1 ounce of this, one metric of this. No, but this has only just helped. This is like so easy for me to remember. How many tablespoons have I been taking? Oh, I've been taking 17. And sure, sometimes there'll be sometimes when I'm like pouring tablespoons, I'm counting, I then forget. I'm like, oh, I have to pour everything back and start again. Man, it's like okay, it takes you like 5 seconds and it saves you and it makes you like more gains. So I'm willing to take that. So this is what I do for it, right? I'll take the tablespoons of oats, right? And I'll take about seven. I'm not even gonna say the amount of that I even take because of it depends. You have to just go and try it out. So under everything, it's go buy all of this on the menu. Just start with a small sachet of no, not even one sachet of oats. Start with about that whole pack of it. Yeah, just start with a whole pack. You can buy like a big one that's small, maybe the can. Yeah, the can is probably even nice. Just start with the can of oats or the whole big sachet if you want to just start with that if you really really trust me. But just start with the whole small can. Just start with a small can, not like one small sachet because that's gonna finish very easily. Start with the whole small can, and the next thing, just what I do is that I add the oats, and then I then pour in hot water, and then I stir it, and I leave it to get cold. Not all cold, so I used to get like rocky basically. I take insulin, so it's a lot more different for me. When my insulin like sort of is done, or like I'm always doing something while doing that. So when it's really done, that's when I'll then add in the other stuff. We'll just set 5 minutes before. I used to set 5 minutes before. I just have a lot of stuff to do now. Just set 5 minutes on your timer. I'll be guys can even see with the whole light and okay, so just set 5 minutes on your timer, and then when you do that, you then add in the whole other stuff. For me, I like adding the milk next. The milk is what adds like the whole like look, and it doesn't really change because the milk itself milk doesn't really have a color like that. But I like adding the milk because of it tastes great as well. And I add the peanut butter. Peanut butter makes it like everything like moist together. It's kind of nice when I like it like this. Plus peanut butter is like I researched this. To be honest, this has like a 100% feedback from doctors. You know how you don't trust doctors, right? I know it's quite hard for us as gym lads and like people who are like doctors or personal trainers sort of like agree with it, right? But we are sort of in like a huge battle between doctors and the whole world, right? Now imagine when I tell you this right now that doctors, every time doctors and people that I know hear about this, they're always like, this is good. Sometimes they'll be like, oh, you eat all of that together, but at the end of the day, they can't deny that this thing works, and it works for me. I am a living and breathing fact. They're like two birds fighting outside. I'm a living and breathing fact that this stuff works. Okay, this stuff works. Look at me right now. Look at my arms. Right, my arm is like probably like 14, or let's say 14 to maybe 15 kg because I've been like working on my, for example, like 14. Sorry, not kg, like inches. Right. I used to have like 8 inch, maybe 8 inch, 6 inch biceps or something. And of course, biceps isn't like a whole metric of this, but the amount of the how fast I've gained weight because of this struggle meat is insane. You will not gain weight by improving your how much of forks of spaghetti that you add into your food. You will not gain weight by eating from 2 eggs to 5 eggs a day because you cannot continue these things. I'm telling you, you cannot continue these things. There have been times when I didn't have money and I couldn't eat the oats. There were times when I didn't have money and I couldn't get the milk or the peanut butter or something. And I just did that. I just said, okay, I don't have peanut butter. I'm going to compensate by adding in more milk today. I'm going to compensate by adding more oats today. Oh, I don't have enough oats today. Or I'm going to compensate by adding more peanut butter today. I just make sure that I had everything. I just keep on adding everything. This is why people tell me that I'm stingy. No, I'm not stingy. I'm just rationed. Even though I have a lot of money, okay, not really a lot of money. Like my parents to give me money, but even though I had the money, I was still rushing these things because if I knew that every single day I do, let me just keep doing this every single day. This is why you're stuck in a rut, and I'm so like you honestly feel so glad like stepping out of my rut. Maybe it's because of I'm trying to just tell you that there will be days where you can't do this. There will be days where you cannot do this. I'm telling you, if you just keep it up every single day. Look at this right now. See the on my you see that? That is a paper where I wrote down everything I need to do every single day. And yesterday I did almost none of it. And today I'm trying to just lack on every single thing. I slept to sleep by like okay, I can't really check the time. I slept to sleep by like 7:30. It's 17 minutes into this video. I only have less than 2 hours left. And I'm recording this video as much as I can. And I'm just like, damn, this is so fun, man. I didn't go to the gym today because of a bunch of shit happened and I should have gone today by like 4 p.m. But I'll come back by 6 and I won't be able to make this video. So like fuck it. I'll take that trade. I'm even swearing. I'll take that trade, man. I'll take that trade. Let me just go back right to the bulking journey. You will not gain weight by just tracking your lifts because your lifts aren't going to go up. You're not going to gain weight by just tracking your lifts and your weights because your weights isn't going to go up because of nobody's. I'm telling you right now, in the whole spectrum of bulking, do you know what the secret is? You don't gain weight by eating more food. You gain weight by eating more food that you can track. No, you gain weight by tracking your food. That's how you gain weight. You don't gain weight by eating more food. You gain weight by tracking your food. You don't gain weight or you don't lose weight by tracking. I don't know this amount of spoons or this and that because if you can't help, you just can't. You have to do something that you can easily come and do every single day. Okay, okay. This guy has been ranting for the past 18 minutes. Can I really show up every single day just to remember how many tablespoons of oats that I need? I need to eat. Sure. And if you're thinking that, oh no, bro, I'm like 85 kg and I want to bulk up to like 90 or 95. Okay, cool. Beating like 20 or 30 tablespoons of oats, cool. And just add whatever you want to add into. Maybe you want to add berries. Maybe you want to add like nuts or almonds or dates. Just doing my. I'm telling you, this one secret I've been thinking that oh I should probably just tramp is like a paid program. I was like, no, people need this stuff. This one secret will help you with all the rest. To help you with tracking your weight, to help you with tracking your lifts because of your lift size is going to be going up and up. By the way, if you didn't know, your compound lifts, your bench press, deadlift, and squats, which I know that you care about because of I care about, and you're still probably and you're still watching this video after now, after like 90 minutes of your time. Thank you for honestly using up your time. But your compound lifts do not go up unless your weight goes up. Sure, they might go up when you're cutting or when you're maintaining by like a small amount, but when you're bulking, they go up like steady like this. When you're cutting it like sometimes most people they even go down. When you're maintaining, you know, like and then you have like a sharp thing over here. There's like when you're bulking, it's like this. In if you spread it out, it's more like this, like this. But if you just look at it from a zoomed out position, it's like this. Okay. So that's everything I've learned this week. Struggle meal, track your lifts, track your weights. At least track something in your weights. Track your weight to the weight scale or track your diet with a with a food scale or track it with I don't know um with the struggle meal that I told you guys to track it with. Just yeah, that's everything I've learned. This video was 20 minutes long, and this is all I've learned in a week basically. Thank you for following. Oh yeah, one thing I also learned is that eating sweets. I've tried eating sweets because I thought I was on a book and I was good. Eating sweets and eating candy and eating like I think also chocolate as well. It will make you more bloated during the day. But when you actually sit down and sleep and you wake up the next day, I don't know if it's only for me, but for me, my body when I wake up, my stomach is like somewhat flatter, not all the time. If my blood sugar is very high, it's not gonna flatten out when I wake up. But I realize that when you sleep, your body goes through something called detoxification. When you sleep, your body like this like detoxificates itself, and then that's how you wake up and you have like flutter stomach. That's how you wake up and you want to go and shit or you want to go and pee in the middle of the night. Is that detoxification? So when you wake up, your body gets rid of all that excess sugar and all that shit. At least for me, when you're like if you're like lean like me and you have a lot of muscle, like the more muscle you have, the more your body's like get rid of those sweets. Obviously, you will still get fat, obviously, because there's excess sugar, but most of the time, your stomach is gonna wake up a little bit more flatter. You know what I mean? Probably less because of you had sweeties the other day. For me, so when I wake up and I just had like maybe cheat meals the other day, my weight honestly even goes down. It's kind of weird because cheat meals they help you gain more like fat, but that fat doesn't accumulate for weight. I don't know. It's just a weird thing that I noticed like yesterday. So probably just like one time a day, and I didn't eat my stroke meals that day. So it's probably just that. But well, yeah. Thank you guys for watching this, taking 21 minutes of your time. And again, if you want to check out the Get a Pump app, it's down below, totally for free. Just download that and start using it and start making gains. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.